Today's episode. It's all about New Year's resolutions. Stick around and I will share with you what those resolutions were and my secret formula on how I managed to stick to all three of them. Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. It's all about New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are a great way to prepare and start off the year. 2024, that is. So last year I had 3 New Year's resolutions and I managed to stick to all 3 of them. Stick around and I will share with you what those 3 New Year's resolutions were and my secret formula on how I managed to stick to all 3 of them. So my 2023 New Year's resolutions were as follows. Number 1, it was to find a positive way to speak about money, because I realized that every time I spoke about money with certain people, it brought about friction or tension between us, and I cannot choose to ignore or disregard talks about money because money matters. So I had to make it a point to make those conversations about money more positive and more pleasant for all parties involved, because feelings matter too. Resolution number 2, this one was an easy one to follow through. It was to use a specific pen, which is a Black Bic 1.6 millimeters ballpoint. I know you might think I'm crazy. Like, why would a specific type of pen matter? The problem is that I write a lot, hence all these books. But the real problem is I have an untidy and ugly handwriting. Some call it a doctor's handwriting. It can be so bad that sometimes I barely can even read what I wrote myself. And that specific pen is smooth and it helps to slightly improve my handwriting. It could be nothing to you, but it matters to me because I write things that matter to me. And it is important that I'm able to read them when I need to refer. And I have to mention that the pen is so good that anybody who I lend it to in the office either wants to keep it or makes a comment about what a smooth pen it is. But enough about my magic pen. Let's move on to resolution number 3. Resolution number 3 was to put some money into business. Fortunately, me and my friends had already started one, so I just pumped some money into that business. It hasn't started making profit yet, but it is self-sustaining, which is good enough for now. And if you are from Nelspruit, your support is welcome and highly appreciated. We do errands. For all your errands related matters, you can hit up Boss Boy Errands. I will leave our contact details in the description box. So those were my resolutions for 2023. Now let's move on to 2024. So resolution number 1 for 2024 is to be much more meticulous about my daily planning. So I'll be using a daily planner and use one journal, because writing is meant to declutter your mind. But I have a bad habit of using a lot of books. All these books I've been using from 2019 and none of them are full. So I just write in any book that I come across. So it doesn't help in any way, because it's like my mind is still cluttered, because when I need to refer to something, I still need to go dig up all these books and search through them instead of having one journal for all my writings. So I'll be categorizing the daily planning and journaling as one resolution for 2024. And my second resolution for 2024 is to keep working out, keep exercising, even throughout the winters, because that's usually the season I call it quits, because it's usually dark and cold in the morning and nobody likes waking up in the cold. So for 2024, I'm hoping to push through the winter season. And my third New Year's resolution for 2024 is to be a consistent YouTuber and to try and grow my following. And you can help me by clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel. And thank you in advance. And as promised, my 3 secrets to following through on your resolutions. Number 1, you really have to make your resolutions as simple as possible. This increases the chances of following through and to be able to turn them into habits and habits into a lifestyle. And secret number 2 is to make the list of your resolutions as short as possible. Real lasting change is incremental and not overnight. This fits perfectly as point number 2, because if you have simple and short New Year's resolutions, your chances of succeeding are high. Therefore, come the following year, you can stack your new resolutions on top of the successful ones from the previous year. And secret formula number 3 is that your resolutions should satisfy different aspects of your life. Like you should have 1 or 2 for health and 1 or 2 for finances. That is to say, when you are setting your resolutions, you should try to strike a balance for body, mind and soul. You don't want to go through a whole year with the resolution of chasing money. Let's say you make that money within that year, but what will all that money be worth if it costs you your physical health or mental health? So you'll be basically out of sync, out of balance. So it is important that your resolution satisfy different aspects of your life. And since we are in a season of giving and generosity, let me add in a final tip. Please make your resolutions as realistic as possible. The aim is to be successful at following through and not to turn yourself into a failure. There you have my resolutions for 2023 and 2024 and the formula that I use for success in terms of how I set my resolutions and go about them. You are welcome to pick them apart and leave a comment down below and what you think of my resolutions. You are welcome to leave your New Year's resolutions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please do press the like button and subscribe. Thank you. Happy festive seasons.